At the Supreme Court today, historic cases conducted under historic circumstances. For the first time ever, the public was able to listen live as the justices heard arguments via a conference call due to the pandemic, of course. The cases were also some of the most high profile this term, hitting at the heart of presidential powers. Putting it simply, should Congress have access to the president's tax returns, and how does presidential immunity extend to a criminal investigation? The president's attorney pushing hard today that the president should be granted what he called, quote, temporary immunity. Listen.
You're asking for a broader immunity than anyone else gets.
Well, we're asking for a temporary...
We have time for a brief answer, counsel?
I will. We're asking for temporary presidential immunity.
You've said that a number of times and made the point, which we have made, that presidents can't be treated just like an ordinary citizen. But it's also true, and indeed a fundamental precept of our constitutional order, that a president isn't above the law.
Joining me right now, CNN Chief Legal Analyst Jeffrey Toobin and CNN Legal Analyst Elie Honig. Jeff, let me start with you. You think the most important moment during questioning was straight off the top. Why?
Well, because Chief Justice Roberts, who I expect will probably be a swing vote here, he seemed to recognize that there is no way the president could be completely immune from any sort of scrutiny, either from Congress or, in the second case, from a subpoena from the New York City, the Manhattan District Attorney. But the question is, what is the standard? What kind of subpoenas are allowed? Can the Congress, can a district attorney go into anything, or what are the limits? And that balance of rejecting the absolute claim from the president's lawyers, but not giving carte blanche to the prosecutors, that's the balance that I think the court is going to try to strike here.
And Elie, what is at stake here for folks? Does one case impact the other? Are the outcomes intertwined?
Yeah, Kate, there's definitely a relationship here. But these cases, it's important to understand, are really about much more than just Donald Trump's tax returns. This really is a constitutional balance of powers showdown. And we heard it today. Is the president meaningfully accountable to Congress and to prosecutors? And I think I agree with Jeffrey. It was interesting hearing the president's lawyers try to defend this extreme position. In that clip we heard, when Jay Sekulow was talking about temporary immunity, he means temporary while in office of the president. And that's an extreme position, and you could hear the justices sort of hammering on that and the lawyers struggling to defend it.
Jeffrey, go ahead, Jeffrey.
If I can just... Well, aside from the principle, and obviously the legal principles are very important, this is about the tax returns. Donald Trump has been talking about releasing his tax returns since he declared for president in 2015. He has hid these tax returns, unlike every presidential candidate since the 1970s, for now 5 years. And the question may be answered by this case: what's in the tax returns? And it may be answered quickly. Now, it may not be answered quickly, but the idea that the tax returns are now this close to being released is actually a very significant thing, independent of the legal arguments here.